Hey everyone, Leaf here. Today is the day. Today is the day that I go for the surgery, go for the snip. And hopefully it's going to take this time. So, had a busy morning so far and just getting to work. Up a little after 6 o'clock, got my workout in. After the workout, I went and got cleaned up. I had to make sure that I was cleaned up where it counts today because I'm going for the surgery. And then after showering, I decided I need to do a little bit of trimming on my toes, so maybe I better do that while I can still move and bend and twist before it's not going to be pleasant. Made my lunch, off to work. Now, get a few hours in before I got to do a little more running around before the main event. Alright, so finished work for the day, got home, slept into my truck. It'd be a lot more comfortable for me to climb back into later, and now off to do some running around. So the first thing I've got to do is go drop off the registration for the kids' after-school daycare. I'm going to go get me a tripod. Then I'm going to get to the hospital a little bit early just so I can make sure that I've got all the paperwork signed off. So it's just an in, done, out, home, done. Alright, change of plans. Going to Home Depot, or going to Best Buy first. Yeah, I want to go get that Gorillapod. That way I've got something to hold the phone with because, yeah, it looks kind of goofy when I'm holding it this way. So, let's go do some shopping.
Don't be afraid, I'll be the one to guide you through this endless maze. Don't look so sad, if you're crying eyes won't dry. You've gotta drive with both headlights so we can see the world and we'll run away together like
Alright, shopping successful. Got my two guys, got my receipt. Now, to run my next errand. Sort of an unusual unboxing, or just, let's rip it open. Now, initial impression, good quality package. Having a hard time opening it, so it makes it very difficult for anybody else to get into it who's not supposed to. Alright, this is the first part. Initial impression, I had a cheap one of these that I just got off Amazon last year, and it looks very similar, suspiciously similar, but JOBY's got a really good reputation, so we're going to put it to the test. Hopefully not right now, because I don't want to break it just yet. It was reasonably not painful. Go that way. This is standard quarter 20 thread. Springy. Feels like these rubber bumpers that are going to hold the phone are pretty good quality. Set it, squeeze it. Yep, seems reasonably stable. 2 thumbs up. Alright, arrived at the hospital. Now, yep, wallet check, keys check. Check the other pocket. Token so I can pay for parking so I can get out again. Check. Now, nothing left to do but walk in, check in, probably sign a little bit of paperwork, and wait my turn. Alright, update. In the room. Yay! Got everything you could possibly need in a hotel room. Got a chair, somewhere to put stuff. Got a table, somewhere to put more stuff. Got a bed to sit, lie, and have operations performed on. So, got all the bases covered. Now, just sit tight, stay warm, and time to wait for the main event.
One eternity later.
Well, 40 minutes, been in the room, still waiting. But on the plus side, I've been keeping myself entertained. I've checked out some Facebook, sent some emails. Whoa, talk about a color change. Whoa. Yeah, auto white balance, not necessarily the best, but it does make me look awfully tanned, which is kind of entertaining. Yeah, been in the room for about 40 minutes now, keeping myself entertained. Did some caught up on some emails, did some Facebook, played some HG trivia, and yeah, no, just keep on waiting. Super happy I don't have anxiety over this. I've done it once before, so I'm not too concerned, but if anybody hadn't done this and they were anxious, this would be a nightmare. So I feel really bad for anybody that was doing this for the first time and was really wound up about this. Now, I'll catch up with you this time after she's all done. Well, out of surgery, it's done. Can't say it's something that I would want to do again, but if I have to, I have to, but hopefully this time we got them. Yeah, went in, could have been quite a bit worse. Actually, I was sort of expecting it to be worse. But yeah, I wouldn't say that it was enjoyable, but I thought it was going to be worse than it was. So, I'll update you some more once we get outside. And I don't look like I've got this ridiculous spray tan. Alright, so now that the lighting's a little better, I can talk and I don't look like I've got this ridiculous spray on tan. So, going into the vasectomy today, because I had it done beforehand, I knew that there was a good chance that we were only going to have to do one side instead of both sides. Well, since we were going in anyway, we figured we'll do both. Make sure that both are done, out of the way, and that way there aren't any surprises later, because I've been in for this twice now. Twice is more than most people have to do, and to be honest, it's one more than I wanted to do. So, now time to get in the truck, head home, and to take it easy. Because I don't feel too bad right now. The freezing still hasn't come out, so I can guarantee you in the next half hour, 45 minutes, I'm not going to be particularly motivated, just going to want to sit around, and hopefully that's what I'm going to do. So, I will catch up with you later. Alright, so I'm home now, had a bite to eat, time to talk about the surgery. Now, a little bit of history. The first surgery I had done was called a bilateral vasectomy, and the way that one works is they make 2 incisions, one on either side, to access the vas deferens, so the tubes that they actually cut for the vasectomy. With this one, it's a single incision right smack down in the middle, and then they move the vas deferens one side to the other, or pull or go from one side and then go to the other, pull them out. What they do is they pull them out, they cut a section off, they cauterize the 2 ends, so they should be closed off, and to keep them from wanting to join back together, because scar tissue doesn't like to stick to scar tissue particularly well. And they cut out a section to reduce the amount that they're going to want to creep back, or the vas deferens are going to want to creep back together. So to start off, because I had this done once already, we started off on the side that there was a question of whether the first surgery took or didn't take. So went to confirm that, just to make sure we did it again, because we don't want any surprises. Doing this twice, I'm very comfortable in saying is one more time that I really wanted to. So a third time, I know they say third time's a charm, but no thank you, I'm good. So once we confirmed the one side, we moved over to the other, did that one, no problem. Everything went back in, and I got all stitched up and sent on my merry way. I drove myself home, picked up a snack, walked in, carried some stuff. I haven't had to go up any stairs yet, but the local anesthetic has worn off. That only lasts for about 30 minutes. So if you have to do a lot of moving before you get home, do it quickly. Not vigorously, but don't take your time to get it all done. So like, plan it so, okay, you're going to go here, 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 and then you're going to be home. Because when the freezing comes out, you can still move, but you're not moving particularly quickly. And sitting down, very comfortable, that's what you'd rather be doing. So it's not the most painful thing that I could see wanting to do. It's not something I want to do again. Going into it, where I was warned, okay, it's basically going to feel like somebody's going to be kicking you really hard, or playing ping pong with your testicles, stuff like that. And yeah, for the most part, after the freezer was in there, that's exactly what it felt like. There was a lot of pulling, a lot of pushing, shoving. not pleasant, but you can work through it. Keep talking to people while you're there. Don't necessarily crack jokes, because laughing isn't necessarily the best thing you want when somebody's doing surgery on you, because one, you're not supposed to be moving. But keep a running conversation going. It takes your mind off what's going on, and it actually makes everything go by really quick. So, if you're done having children, it's much, much easier for the guys to go and have the surgery done. It's a lot less invasive. Yeah, we tend to get whiny because we're sore, we don't want to move. It's sort of like the man cold, where guys just get whiny after, or when they're not feeling it. So yes, you're going to be whiny, but it's the difference of you not wanting to do a whole lot for 7 to 10 days versus you being Mr. Mom for 6 weeks. Moms gave birth, they had the recovery phase, they put up with they take care of the kids all the time. I jokingly say put up with, because they're around them all the time, but the job of a mother is an awesome job. They don't get enough credit. So guys, if you're in a relationship and you both agree that you're done having children, man up, go for the surgery, and it's not as bad as they say. You'll get your medication, you'll get some painkillers if you need them. I've got a prescription. I doubt I'm going to fill it because I didn't have to fill the last one. Ice is required, no heavy lifting, and just take it easy for a few days. That's all there is to it. I hope I'm not scaring anyone. It's really not that bad. If you have to go for a vasectomy and you're not sure what it all entails, like I said, go check out somewhere here the video that Rhett and Link did from Good Mythical Morning. It's very, very good. It gives you literally everything that you need to know about the surgery, what to expect, and yeah, there was no yelling, screaming. Suck it up, go do it, and then you won't have to worry about it. But follow up, sometimes you have to go for the 3-month appointment. You definitely have to do the test afterwards, 3 months later, to make sure that it took. If you don't do that, you're going to be in a lot bigger trouble than you want to get into. So take it easy, ice, make a follow-up appointment if required, and definitely get tested after. I hope that helps explain a few things. If you have any more questions, you can either leave them in the comment or you can message me directly. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. So, until then, take her easy.